Hello, third graders. Please make sure that you watch the video before this on how to get to the correct assignment on Study Island. And we will be going through these together. Hopefully this time it is in the correct order. If it's not, you will have to find this page to begin working. Now we're going to be looking at area and rounding today. As I go along, please make sure that you are filling yours in as well. We're going to begin on number 1. Round each number to the nearest 10, then round each number to the nearest 100. You can see that in the chart, it gives us a column for tens and a column for hundreds. We're going to do the first one together, and you will have to do the second one on your own. You will need a piece of paper. You will need a piece of paper and a pencil. After our activity, you will click on your Classkick page 4, click on the camera, and then upload your picture onto page 4 of all of your work. You may also do it on a whiteboard. Just make sure you take a picture before you erase each time. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Alternatively, I believe you can split your screen and do both at the same time, but I think that will be too much. Make sure you get a piece of paper or your whiteboard. So the first one, we have 452, and we need to round that to the nearest 10. So I'm going to write out that number. 452, and I need to round that to the nearest 10, so I'm going to find my tens place. Now if I'm counting by tens, that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Those are my tens. So if I have 50 right now, my next 10 would be 60. And everything to the left stays the same. So I'm either going to choose 450 or 460. Now we can apply our poem. Find the place and look next door. 5 and above, give it a shove. 4 and below, let it go. Our next door neighbor is a 2, and that is below 4, so I'm going to let it go, and it's going to stay at 450. Type out 450 after you wrote that out on your piece of paper. You need to pause the video or go back, you may, so I see this on your page. I'm also going to write a number 1 in the corner and circle it. So I know that this is my answer for number 1. Now right next to it, we need to find to the nearest hundreds place. So I'll write out that same number, 452, but now I'm finding the hundreds place. So I find the place. Now if I'm counting by hundreds, that's like 400, 500, 600, 700. So if I stayed, I'm either going to stay, I'll never go below. I stay at 400, or I would get a shove to 500. So I found the place, and now I'm going to look next door. Is that 5 and above, give it a shove, or 4 and below, let it go? 5 and above, give it a shove. So it will turn into 500, be rounded to 500. After you wrote that out, type in 500. Remember, pause your video if you need more time. All right, for the second part, for the number 637, you'll have to pause the video and answer these 2 questions. Round to the nearest 10, then round to the nearest 100. Then click Next. Number 2. Rose wants a rectangular rug to put on her office door. The rectangular rug must have an area less than, I'm going to highlight that, less than 30 feet, square feet. Select all the rectangular rugs shown below that Rose could use. So I'm looking for any that have an area less than 30 feet. Remember, area is length times width. Now I'm going to go through a couple of them and then you will have to look at the other. Since I've been practicing my multiplication, I know that 9 times 4 is 36. 36 is larger than 30, so that would not fit in her office. 25 times 25, oh, I said 25. 5 times 5 is 25. That is less than 30 square feet, so that one would work in her office. I'm going to skip 7 times 4. 8 times 3 I know is 24 because I've been practicing my threes. 24 is less than 30 square feet, so that would also fit. You need to decide if 7 times 4 is less than 30 or 8 times 4 is less than 30. If it is, then select it and that would fit in her office. If it is not, leave it blank. Find there is one more, so one of these will fit, one of them will not. Select that one and then click Next. When rounding to the nearest hundred, which of the following numbers round to 400? You will need your paper again. For this problem, we have to find the hundreds place. Now, if it is below, we want to see if it rounds to 400. So we're going to have to find the place for each one. Now I can make this pretty easy if I want to, and first look at everything that starts with 400 and I'll look at my hundreds place. If its neighbor is less than 4, then it will stay, 4 or less, then it will stay 400. So my 4 is in the hundreds place. And I'll write it. This is question number 3. I'll write a 3, circle it. 423. My 4 is my hundreds place. It's either going to stay at 400 or change to 500. And its next door neighbor is a 2, and that is below 4. 5 and above, give it a shove. 4 and below, let it go. So it would stay at 400. So that one would stay at 400. 452. 452. Is it going to stay at 400 or change to 500? Find the place. Look next door. Oh, I see 5 and above, so that would go to 400. Would that round? Sorry, that would round to 500. So it would not round to 400. So I will not choose that one. Our next one is 348. Remember, you can pause the video if you need to write stuff down. 348. It's either going to stay at 300 or round to 400. Find the place and look next door. 5 and above, give it a shove. 4 and below, let it go. It is 4 and below, so it stays at 300. So that one would not round to 400. 351. Is that 5 and a, sorry. Find the place, look next door. It's either going to stay at 300 or round to 400. 5 and above, give it a shove. So it will change to a 400. I can tell right now my 3 is right next to a 2, so that means it would stay the same. So that would round to 300. My last one, 405, Right next to the hundreds place is a 4, 4 and below, let it go. So that one would stay at 400. Make sure you have the correct one selected. It may be mixed up, so make sure you have the right numbers. And then click Next. Now it is your chance. Pause the video and put the numbers in the correct spot. What numbers do they round to? You can drag and drop into the right place. Number 5, I will do the first one with you and you will do the second two on your own. We are finding the area. Area is length times width. So let's look at this first blue problem. We have 2 for the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looking for a problem that has 2 times 8. Oh, there it is. And to double check that it's the correct, I could count all of the options or count by 2 8 times. Find the area for the green and the orange one. Pause the video to answer those. For this problem, you'll be dragging and dropping the width and the length. So what is the width? Drag and drop those numbers into the box. What is the length? Drag and drop those numbers. What do you do to find the area? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide. And what is the product? What is the total square units? And finally, we have this rectangular board. It is 6 feet long and 4 feet wide. You will need to use a piece of paper to draw it out. 6 feet long and 4 feet wide. And then you can find the area. Area, you multiply the length times the width. Once you are finished with all of these problems, there's one last one. You need to find the length and the width. You may click Submit, and then you'll be done for your reading skill for today.